Hey, Sunshine. How are you tonight? It is Monday night, September something, 18th, I think. Yes, September 18th. Hey, Mamiti. So I just want to pop on because I didn't get on here this morning. Is it the 19th? Oh, it sure is the 19th. Whew. Okay, so I had a crazy weekend. We had our coffee social at IHOP. It went really well. The ladies said they can't wait until the next one. It didn't go like I thought it was supposed to go because I thought we were gonna be in there, woo woo. And we did, but man, it was after some tears have been shed and some stories have been shared, and so it was such a blessing. And then after that, I went search for a ticket, a flight, like something I think a teenager would do, young 20s, but me and my 50-year-old self decided on the way to the airport, I was going to book the flight to go to Nashville to support Chapel Heart, which was amazing. Please type Chapel Heart in the chat. So I'm calling the airline because the app's not working. Call the airline, book the flight on the way. Then I'm like, get to the airport. I'm like, ooh, I need a ticket to get in. So I get the ticket to get in while I'm at the airport. Then I try to get the after party ticket, all sold out. Wasn't able to get an after party ticket. Still don't have a hotel. Just a whole mess that worked out. It was so exciting because I really had never done anything like that before. You try to be a responsible adult and make plans ahead of time. I did not have a comb. It don't look like I use a comb anyway or a brush or anything, but I really do. I didn't have a comb, a brush, gel, none of that. I still had on the same clothes from the social, jumped on the flight, got off the flight, jumped in a lift, took the lift straight to the Opry, still looking like Conversations with Selena. Got my Chapel Heart shirt in the bag. I have a pair of pants in the bag, no shoes. I did have a toothbrush and some toothpaste, thank God, and some deodorant. So those to me are the necessities. Anything else, I'll work it out, get it from the dollar store because dollar store has everything now. But most of the time, my mind is like, they'll have a Walmart if I need something. But I rolled right on up in there, ran into Mama Dot and all of the Rawls. I was supposed to call them Akers, but they're Rawls sisters. And then was able to get in and see Chapel Heart and just the expression on their faces. I was so excited to see them, and they made me feel like they were just ecstatic to see Sunshine. So it made the trip all worth it. But before I could tell that story, I'm telling you, stuff just always comes up. But I pulled up a scripture, and this is what it said. Mommy, to type your scripture in too. But this is the one that I was thinking about. It says Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him and who have been called according to his purpose. So no matter what the circumstance is, it don't matter what it is. It doesn't matter who it is. And this is hard to do sometimes, but it's a good thing to practice. You just look at a situation and you say, you might be coming to try to break me, but all things work together for those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And then when the next thing tries to rise up against you, you say the same thing. And when you're led to do something, don't procrastinate. See, because this morning I was full of excitement to tell that story about the Chapel Heart experience. But tonight, tonight is so different because so much has transpired between then and now. And I could look at it as a bad thing because it felt like it was. But I have to see the silver lining in everything. And when you have an experience and you know that the enemy is lurking and is close to you, lurking, traveling back and forth, seeking to kill, steal, destroy, devour, you have to be on high alert. That's why constantly you're supposed to be praying. You're supposed to be vigilant. You're not supposed to be sleepwalking like we do so often. We think people are going to have our best interest at heart, but that's not the case. It's not the case at all. So I don't even know what I really got on here to say because I missed this morning and I said, oh, I'm going to tell my story tonight about my adventure at 50. And I still got it out, but it didn't near about have the same enthusiasm that I had earlier. And I'm not fixing to let anything or anybody steal my joy, but there are situations and circumstances that will arise that will catch you off guard, that will have you questioning if you did the right thing, if you said the right thing. But don't get second guess yourself. Because I truly believe everything happens for a reason. Everything. We do have to be slow to speak, quick to listen, but slow to speak. And there's power in the pause because we want to react versus pausing and responding to situations. So let's just start to try to pause. Anytime something comes against us, just pause. Pray in that pause so that when you open up your mouth, there's nothing that you will regret about what you said. So what Mamita said, yes, tell your story, sunshine. It's not a bad thing because every time God does great, Satan will come, but Jesus is greater. So, yes, tell your story, even if you have to tell it one layer at a time. So, y'all know that I have been just talking about things. Conversations with Selena has just been conversating about different things that I've been through, things that you've been through, things that you are willing to share, your testimonies. And I'm talking to whoever has been on Conversations with Selena as a guest or whoever has been in the chat. So we just have conversations. But I did have a lady tell me not too long ago that she says, you got to stop holding back. She don't know me that well, but I guess it was obvious that I was holding back, probably operating in protective mode, I guess. But some stuff just takes time. And nobody can tell you when it's time for you to share everything. It's a process. And so you have to trust the process, be patient in the process. God bless you this weekend and watch what God do. He did. I was blessed. And I know that I'm still blessed. But just things come up, you know? And your goal doesn't be to hurt anybody, but you have to be free. You are your responsibility. And There is freedom in your testimony, and there's freedom in that testimony. So you take however long you need to take, but just know when you're ready, and I'm speaking to me first, when you're ready, there's going to be freedom. And you're not only going to help yourself as you tell that testimony, you're going to help other people as you share that testimony. See, the enemy wants us to cut up. He wants us to cut up and show out, talk crazy, get the cussing and hooping and hollering and going on. There's power in the pause. It is. There's power. Stop and think about what you're going to say. Because once those words roll off of your tongue, you can't take them back. And you have to be careful and mindful of your audience whenever you're talking. So, there's been people on here, like I don't even know how much I'm supposed to be saying tonight, but I just jumped on here. I just had to. I could not let the night get away from me because it was too mind blowing to me, like how I had such a great weekend, and then today the feces wants to hit the oscillating device, and I was just like, that passed. Just don't want to stay quiet, but it's okay because it doesn't really have to stay quiet, because everything happens for a reason. And when you realize that, I'm gonna sleep real good tonight. I'm not about to lose sleep over the past. It's not dictating my future or any of that. If anything, it's helping me in my present. Could you forgive a family member who stole money from you? This happened to me. I know you said something good will come out of it, but I can't see it. I want to I want the person punished. Am I wrong? Okay. I'm not sure of your name, so I'm just going to call you Forever. Dr. Forever. I'm trying to see if I can make out what that is. But anyway, let me tell you something. You can forgive anybody. And when I say anybody, you can forgive anybody for anything. Ask me. I've had to do it. And it's a process that you can't really understand unless you've been through it, because it looks different for everybody. I had to start just openly saying it, even when my heart didn't feel it. I forgive you. I forgive you. And I'm listing them name by name, and I'm visualizing their face, and I'm telling them, I forgive you for this. Whatever you did to me, I had to say, I forgive you for, and fill in the blank, because it looked different for each person that I was holding that unforgiveness in my heart toward. And it only hurts you. You are drinking the poison, and you're expecting whoever stole the money, whoever did the whatever they did to you, you're expecting them to hurt. It doesn't work that way. It internally hurts you. That money is not worth it. I don't know how much money it is, but it's not worth it. Doesn't matter how much it is. I've had people like, whew, I ain't fixed to start that laundry list of things, but it happened to you. I said you will see some good to come out of it. So if nothing else, to be careful of that person. If you loan them the money, then there's a lesson in it to learn the power in no. That's a whole full sentence. Hey, can I borrow some money? No. So you will learn discernment, because there will be people that will need you and they will need to borrow the money. And so, I'm saying all of that just to say the lesson is, don't loan that person any money, and to be careful going forward. But if they stole it from you, trust God that He is going to do the repay. He's going to repay you double for your trouble, and they're going to have to reap what they sow. That's my take on that. So I just really do try to see the silver lining. Sometimes it's hard because you feel disrespected, you feel violated. And so it's hard to see that silver lining, but you don't worry about it. Trust the process and know that all things are working together for you, period. And you just watch God work. Let me see what are y'all helping me out over here? Hang in there, keep your head up. Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much. Yep, power in the pause. I must be behind on the comments. True, I have to watch myself because the demon come from me that's in me. Amen. You have passed your past up. The past will be in the past. Forgiveness is a must, because if not, Jesus will not forgive us. Because we haven't been perfect. So we have to forgive other people. They may stole money from you, but what have you done? And I'm not pointing a finger at you. I'm just asking the question. So you're saying that person stole money. What have you done to somebody that you wanted forgiveness for? Because we put a whole lot of weight on that dollar bill. We need our money now. Don't get me wrong. Don't mess with my money. So, oh God. It has been crazy, crazy, crazy. I went and got some chip therapy. I'm like, what in the world? Last night I ordered that pizza. I knew I wasn't supposed to have a pizza because when I looked down to see what time they was going to deliver it, I hadn't processed it all the way. If y'all saw my Chapel Heart caption, I said something about the wife. My fingers I went to sleep trying to post. And so I guess last night I'm trying to order the pizza, didn't order the pizza. And so that was my way of escape. That was my way of escape when I didn't order the pizza. But I said, I'm ordering it tonight. So I got it. And I said, today I'm going to start doing better. Man, I had to go get some chip therapy after this. I needed some crunch, and crunch. I thought I bought them over here too. I guess I ain't want to be crunching in y'all ear. But I'm glad to know y'all can hear me on this computer. Normally I'm on my phone. But whoo, child, Lord have mercy. So I'm just gonna end with, let's see. Look at Allison, forgive and let go. That is the truth, Allison. And that is a good comeback for GZDR4EV. I'm trying to gaze Doctor Forever. I was trying to make it out, but he or she is a Twitch viewer, and you have to forgive and let go. It's for you, and that's the truth. You start listening to other people's stories and testimonies, and your mouth be like, it's mind blowing what we've been through, what we've accepted, what we've allowed. Because we be mad at these other people, but we have allowed a lot of this stuff that we go through because until you start talking about it, what you tolerate, you encourage. And so if we don't speak up, we're letting the perpetrators know or think that it's okay what they've done, what they've said, what they've stolen. If we don't speak up, we are part of the problem. And I'm going to admit today that my silence has been part of the problem. But you get with your people, your village, and you stand strong against anything and everything that's wrong, that's not right. Because if we don't, we are allowing it to continue to happen. So, and here I am again, not being completely just clear. So I don't know if this makes sense to anybody. If this makes sense, please put yes. Please put yes for me. Because I'm peeling back the layers the best way I know how without just blah. Like it just takes time. And y'all have been so patient with me and my storytelling and my beating around the bush. Everybody not gonna beat around the bush. Some people just gonna tell it to you like a TI is, and that's who I'm becoming. But it's taking me some time to peel back the layers. But I tell you what, the devil is a liar and the father of all lies, and he not about to stop me. He not about to discourage me. It don't matter what he say, what he's saying, the lies that he's coming up with, the truth that he twisting, however he want to twist it. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what people think about you. And if you don't want something repeated, this is my piece of advice for you tonight. Don't tell it. If you don't want to repeat it, don't tell it, because it's no longer a secret. Because once you tell it, it's no longer a secret. Just know that. That's it. And that's the caption. How they say it, and that's the story. Or that's it. However those posts go. You don't want it told, don't you tell it. And that's it. Because can't nobody tell your story like you could tell your story. Period. Period. So anyway, back to the lighter part of the story. The Chapel Hart experience was great. The whole process of that, how it played out, was mind-blowing to me. God will give you the desires of your heart. And of course, they'll be here and there close by in a week or two or within the month. But there'll never be another first debut at the Grand Ole Opry. And so I was there for that. And for that, I am very grateful. And just, just living a little bit on the wild side. I was like, yeah, sounds so irresponsible. I mean, I'd be fussing at Sean and Joshua and whoever else said that they were about to go to the airport and catch the flight as they were going. I'm going to have to do it again. It was so much fun. No plans at all. I'm going to keep me a backpack going forward because that didn't make no sense. No brush. I still ain't brushed it on thing. No brush, no nothing. I look a mess. This how y'all know this is a transparent moment. All right, I'm done with this. Thank y'all for jumping on. Let me know y'all can hear me, see me, and understand. Yes, that this made sense. But I'm trying to think if there's a final word. Trust the process. Know that all things are working together for your good. Pause, because there's power in the pause. And I think that's it. Tell your story. And start today. Don't let nobody pressure you. Tell a little bit at a time if you have to, but get it out. Get it out. Because then it's not over here. There's nothing hanging over your head. There's no skeletons that you saying, get back in the closet. You're trying to close the door. You don't have any of that. You're living free. You're living free. Because it's a shame to live in a country that's a free country, but up here, prisoner. Right here, bound. But we say we free. A lie. Get yourself free. Get yourself healed. And then live your best, blessed life. And I'm out. I love y'all so much. Y'all go share a smile and spread some sunshine. See you later, Tater.